Some other big news out of the press conference is what President Biden said about Russia invading Ukraine and the consequences that will follow. It comes as the president's Secretary of State is in the former Soviet Republic and will soon meet with his Russian counterpart in Geneva. We get the latest on the rising tensions from CBS's Margaret Brennan.
With Russian troops now in Belarus for war games, U.S. officials are increasingly concerned that Ukraine's neighbor may help Vladimir Putin attack.
My guess is he will move in.
President Biden said today he expects Putin to defy him, but at great cost.
So this is not all just a cakewalk for Russia. Militarily, they have overwhelming superiority, but they'll pay a stiff price immediately, near term, medium term, and long term if they do it.
Ukraine now says there are 127,000 Russian troops encircling it, giving Putin the option of invading from the north, from the east, where his forces have been positioned since November, and from Crimea in the south.
We know that there are plans in place to increase that force.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Kyiv today warned Russia could take imminent action.
That gives President Putin the capacity, also on very short notice, to take further aggressive action against Ukraine.
And new concern among U.S. officials tonight that Russia might put nuclear weapons next door in Belarus. While providing future aid to Ukraine gets bipartisan support, Republican lawmakers urge swift action now.
Sanctions and actions need to happen now.
Arkansas Republican Tom Cotton said the Russian president sees an opening.
Vladimir Putin saw Joe Biden's incompetence in Afghanistan last August, and he's concluded that the time is right to achieve this long-held goal.
Well, let's bring in our chief foreign affairs correspondent, Margaret Brennan. So, Margaret, the president spoke about consequences for Russia, but then he said it's one thing if it's a minor incursion. What did that mean?
Norah, Russia's going to pounce on that phrase during diplomatic talks, which are set to begin Friday, because this could be interpreted as minimizing the type of attack or putting limits on what the U.S. may do. The president seemed to be trying to say that the U.S. will alter its response depending on the scale and the scope of Russian aggression, which could be a cyber attack or seizing territory or an invasion.
And Margaret, what do we know about agreement or disagreement among NATO allies about such an incursion by Russia?
Well, that's key, and the president acknowledged cracks within the alliance. He said he may not get total unity on how to punish Putin, which may also give up U.S. leverage. Russia, Norah, they have some power over Western allies who want to keep Russian dollars and gasoline flowing to Europe.
There'll be so much to watch this week and next. Margaret Brennan, thank you.